What's up, YouTube? Welcome to round 2 of our home tour. Come on in. We are pretty much as unpacked as we can be. There's still some organizing and unpacking in the garage that we need to do, but I'm not thinking about that right now. Right now, I'm thinking about showing you everything we've done so far. So first off, I'm sure you can tell the windows and doors look fabulous. So this is the living room. I'm sure it might look a little familiar from my other YouTube videos. We didn't really get any new furniture except for one thing, which I will show you, but I guess the TVs are also new, but everything else is pretty much the same, which is nice because we didn't have to wait on deliveries or spend any more money than we needed to. The only thing that I still need to work on in here is organizing, or at least decorating the bookshelves a little nicer, because right now it's still a mess, and I just have like my plants there because I don't really have any other good spots for them. And we also need to mount this TV into this little cubby. Right now it's just on the stand because we were impatient and we wanted to watch Severance. But this TV will be mounted soon, if not eventually. But yeah, that's kind of it for the living room. Let's move on to the dining room, which is in the same room. So this is the dining room. I don't really like this lighting fixture. I think I might change it. Also, I don't know if it's centered on the ceiling. It looks a little off compared to where the dining table is, but maybe we just need to scooch the dining table over that way. I don't know, but it looks pretty good in here, and I feel like I like it better than having the dining room in a different room, because you can like watch TV, people can hang out, you can be here. It still feels all together. Anyways, let me show you how these doors work. I just want to start off by saying that this door was worth it. Let me show you how big it opens up. It's a bifolding door. So this part is actually just like a functioning normal door. But if you unlock this part right here and push it out, it folds and completely accordions open to the left side. So let me put this down and show you how it's done. I might hit the rocks. I cleared the rocks. There's some rocks in the way because they're still trying to work on this little landing thing, but you get the idea. It opens up so nicely into the backyard, brings in a lot of light, and I just can't wait to actually have like our furniture right out here and enjoy the beautiful view of the valley. All right, let's keep it moving, people. These things are heavy, and I'm trying not to hit the rocks. Locked. Also locked. Okay, let me show you the dining room French doors. If you remember from the home tour video, there was just a window here, so you couldn't actually go out onto this little side patio. I decided to have the right side of the French doors open because the grill is right there, and from the kitchen to the grill, it just made sense for it to open that way. Another plan for the future is working on all the landscaping. So I eventually want to put a lot more greenery up here and maybe cover the white cinder blocks a little better because it gets bright and it's kind of blinding. So I think adding a little bit more green on top of that will make it a lot more pleasant. All right, to the kitchen. So you guys remember the kitchen. So this is our microwave. It was quite expensive, and I think if you've been watching my videos, you've already seen it. But in case you haven't, it's a drawer microwave, and it opens and closes like a normal drawer, kind of like this. And I thought it would be better than actually having it like above the range or even like built into an upper cabinet, just because I'm short. And this just looked a lot cooler and nicer. So I love it, no regrets. It works perfectly. The pocket door for the laundry room is in, and it looks fantastic. I tried my best to match this hardware to the hardware that's in the rest of the kitchen. It's kind of off, but no one's gonna know unless I pointed it out. So all of you are gonna know that now. But I also had them paint the door because it was kind of like a stark white. So I had them paint it to match the molding and the paint that's inside the laundry room. So let's open it up and show you. So in my last little update vlog, I didn't have the right type of dryer, so I had to get a new one, and it's in. And laundry is working and functioning, which is great for me because, I don't know, it's great for me. There's really not much else to it besides it's a laundry room. We also keep some of our dog Charlie's food and supplements in here because we had it in the pantry, but it just seemed, hate to say it, wrong to have it with our food, especially since he had like flea medicine and other things around there. So all his stuff is going to go in there. We also keep like a ladder in our vacuum and a broom in here. So it's kind of like a utility closet as well. That's that. Let's move on to the bedrooms. Excuse me, Charlie. So this is the teeny tiny bedroom, and it is a mess. It's acting kind of like a storage closet for now. So it's just another thing that I need to work on organizing. So let's go ahead and step in here and try and show you how awful it is. There's like some trash, there's some empty boxes, there's some things I need to return, there's some things I need to put away, there's lamp, our luggage. I need to figure out what to do with it and where to put it. My little content studio is gonna have to take a little bit of a pause until I figure this out. Moving on, now on to the office. This is probably not gonna be a permanent office, we're still undecided, but Sean needed somewhere to work, so we just brought this up from the garage so we can have like an actual comfortable workspace. And it looks pretty good. Right now my laptop's plugged in, but you get the idea. Looks pretty good. I got a lot more things to organize in here, and it's just kind of overwhelming. I really don't know what to do. There's like a bunch of little jars and vases that I had on our like Murphy bed shelving unit, which we don't have anymore. So I don't really know where to put this. I'll probably try and use a lot of it to go in the bookshelves on inside the living room, but that's a lot of stuff and it might look a little crazy. So we'll figure it out. We also have like shoes, extra organization things, pillows, pots, plants. I need to figure it out. Let's move on to the next room and then I'll tell you my dilemma and maybe you can help me decide. I need to turn the heat down. It's blasting and I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Oh, I guess we could do this room. So this is one of 2 bathrooms and there really isn't any updates. I have like some extra shampoo containers. I put a towel rack in here for a hand towel, but we don't really shower in this shower. We shower in our shower, but it's nice. I like it. Okay, let's move on to this room where I have the dilemma. So, since I said we got rid of the Murphy bed, we got a pull-out sofa and put it in this room. Now, the reason why we put it in this room is because the delivery guys couldn't get it into that room. So, with that being said, I don't know if we should keep it in this room or try and put this through the window to get it into that room because it just seems like it would fit in that room better. There's a closet against this wall and when the bed is actually pulled out, it's just really cramped and not that functional, if that makes sense. So I personally don't think it should stay in here, but maybe you think otherwise. This room is almost complete. I just got a few more things. I filmed a video in here last week, but in here we just have like extras, which you saw in the last vlog, but yeah, I don't know. Let's move on to the last room. Oh, also, I have my wedding dress, so that's pretty exciting. All right, now into the best room ever in the history of time. This is how our master bedroom turned out, and I could not be more happy. I almost forgot to show you the bathroom, but this is how it turned out. We desperately needed more storage, so adding the shelf came in handy because then you have the rest of the counter space free. I could put my blow dryer, my curling iron, and it's not getting in the way of anything else. Also, I upgraded my toothbrush. Sean has been using it for years now and he swears by it, so I'm like, you know what? New bathroom, new me. Anyways, with the rest of the slab, we used some of it to make this little niche medicine cabinet shelf thing. I wanted to make it cuter, but honestly, this will have to do. I think it looks fine for now. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I don't think I should have gone any bigger or smaller, but I don't know. Part of me also wonders if I should have put it higher up against the mirror above the faucet, but I don't think that would have looked good or functioned as well, especially since I'm short and all of the products just would have gotten in the way of the mirror. I put this little towel rack on the drawer because I didn't really want to drill something into the wall. Also, it was just been too awkward. So it works. It comes off a lot. So I'm thinking of like securing it better somehow. But it also just barely clears the door. And then behind the door, we have our little towel hamper. Since we like to use towels every day to wash our face, it just works. Also, whoa, that needs to be greased. But the bathroom I have pretty organized. This we're calling the store with all of our extras. This is where I keep all my makeup. Then I do this little number to access the drawers below. In here I have skin stuff, hair stuff, some other random things. And in the last little drawer I have my hairbrushes and hair tools. So pretty organized, and it's working pretty well for now. That's that. This is the shower. It works beautifully. I have like 4 different types of shampoos. Sean has his own shampoos. I've got lotion in there to slather it on while I'm nice and moist. But this is the bathroom. If you go back and watch my first like home tour video, you can tell that this room is dark. So these 2 windows were much needed because the sun rises that way and brings in light all darn day. It even brings in the moonlight, and since we don't have window treatments on right now, it wakes us up in the middle of the night and we feel like little crystals being charged. Or vampires. Sean says vampires. Anyways, I showed you how these open, but one thing that I need to also think about is if I should get rid of these pendants if I'm gonna keep our little nightstand lights. The reason why I kind of want to keep them and get rid of this is so that I can better reach. I don't know. Should I keep these and just kind of reach over so I can open this window? Or should I get rid of this and keep that? Somebody tell me in the comments because I am indecisive. These bring in a beautiful breeze and I love them. Now for my favorite door that we put in. These are the French doors with, I don't know what this particular thing is called, but French doors with extra windows. These were needed, people. It makes the room feel so much bigger. And like I said, I was planning to plant more stuff along this wall so it's not so like bright white, especially with the sun reflecting off of it. So I'm thinking of put like a little planter with some jasmine growing up a trellis, and I think that would be awesome and it'll smell good, especially during the spring. But come out here and let me show you what's going on. So over here, they kind of just refinished the walls because it didn't look so good the last time you saw it. So they refinished it, they painted it, and it looks pretty good. And over here, which you also saw, is the tankless water heater, which also works pretty well. And I don't really come out on this side, so it doesn't really bother me, even though it's kind of ugly. I'll probably plant some more plants back here, but lots to do, so little time. Smells like orange blossom, and I love it. All right, over here is kind of the same. We have our outdoor furniture covered because it's been raining like crazy, but maybe I should have taken these off to show you, but I'm kind of lazy because they're all buckled down because of the wind. But this is our outdoor dining table, and it looks awesome from the French doors. And it's nice and convenient because, like I said, the kitchen is just right there. To bring out food and stuff would be super easy. We used our grill for the first time the other day. And what would you rate it, Sean? 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10. It's a great grill. And then over here is the last little bit that they're working on. So before they put this in, there was like a little landing step from the old sliding door. And they needed to remove it because 1, I think this door was just way too big. They needed to go lower. And 2, I forget what the second reason was. Oh yeah, it would have been off-centered if we were to keep it. So we're like, you know what, let's just tear it down and figure it out. So we're just trying to match the existing flagstone and put new flagstone. The match is right, but I'm a little skeptical of how it's going to turn out because I assume they're going to put more grout between the stones to make it match better, but I'm not a contractor. I don't work in construction, so my guess isn't very good. Anyways, we are going to go all along here to the very end so it can look more seamless and nice and get rid of some of this dirt that was there that they had like some plants in. So I think it'll be good. Another thing that they did to kind of like make it more seamless was tear out some stones in the existing so they can better like piece it together. But you can kind of see here where they tore out like an existing stone and over here too. And kind of just like place these to make it look a little bit more seamless. And then again, I assume they'll put grout to cover it a little more. Oh, the last thing I will show you, the shed. Let's go up there. Alright, the shed is being used as storage because the garage is going to be like our office space. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in previous videos, but there's no electricity to the shed. So it's really just, I don't know, not as usable as we would like. But this is basically everything that was in our garage from before. And I tried my best to organize it, but it's still just kind of a mess. I threw our like little outdoor beanbag chairs in here because it's been raining for like the past 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that the rains are over soon so we can fully enjoy our backyard. That's kind of it for this video. I hope you liked this little update tour. I was a little too ambitious thinking everything was going to be complete. Like I was going to have window treatments, the outside was going to be done, and a bunch of other things I wanted to do. But it's only been like 2 weeks since we moved in, so give me a little bit more time than, I don't know, maybe we'll just keep doing these like update home tour videos. So if you like that, comment or like this video so I know, so I can keep making them. And if this is the first video you're seeing of me, please subscribe so you can see more. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later.